What's going on, everyone? We're back at it today, a few days later from the last video, but today we're gonna go ahead and work on the 300 some more, see how much more we can get done. As they say, progress is better than no progress, so we're gonna see if I can go ahead and get the rest of it sanded, get the engine bay prepped, get it cleaned up, get de-alcohol, degreased, and all that. That way we can go ahead and just start priming it and painting it. Hopefully tonight I can prime it, but we'll see. It's a lot still to be done on that car. However, I will have an upcoming video today, or not today, but soon. I got some parts for the 300ZX, a new dash, and some other goodies that will be coming up. Can't wait to have that all. I'll make a little separate video for that because I can't wait to show that off. That way the interior can start coming around finally. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump to it. Let's get the 300 set up and ready so we can start sanding it some more. Today, thank goodness it ain't too windy because it's been really bad with the SoCal fires and the wind's been horribly bad. But today it isn't so bad, so we're gonna try to sand this down and see where we can take it from. As you can see, it's sunny. We still got some hours left. So we'll go ahead and see what we can do today. Alright guys, we're going to get this set up. We got this respirator kit, so always make sure you guys wear your respirators when doing body sanding or any kind of body work or paint. Gotta get this set up, and then I already pretty much got this ready to go, so we can go ahead and start getting this sanded down. And as you can see, I haven't touched it. The last couple of days have been busy, work's been busy. But we're gonna go ahead and get this set up, and then I'll get you guys mine on the tripod, and then we'll get to work. Alright guys, after much messing with the stupid mask, I finally got it figured out. Now here we go, we're gonna have get started. Here we go. All right, so we got it pretty much sanded down. Looks like I need to hit that part right there. But other than that, the rest of it's smooth. It's all cleaned up. Got to sand down right there. Get those sticker moves removed off. And then the rest of it's pretty much good. I think this is best for what I like for. It's not gonna be a show car or nothing, but the whole reason why I did this, like right in this area specifically, is because here there's the mounting points, like the little brackets like this, that have the clutch bleeder on here. It runs down here and it goes down there down to the slave. So I delete that line because I'm going to run a whole new line over there, and it's just going to delete all that. The only reason why I left this one is for the power steering reservoir to sit here. And then over there, the fuse box and all that bolts over there, I got rid of that. And because I'm going to put in the fuse box behind the intercooler that's going to go right here. So I'm just going to bolting it down up in this area. So that's the next thing to come eventually. But right now I'm about to go ahead and rinse this off with some soap and some water, hose it down, and then clean it up, and then try to do some alcohol and grease remover on it, or at least it'll be done. And then once it all completely dries, I'm gonna put some seam sealer here, and then maybe touch up there, and then do some inside the car as well in the welding area. And then this, I also need to fix the door. I gotta get another door. That's what I'm looking for right now, is another door, because the previous owner for some reason put on, look at the bondo. It's ridiculous. I why not to replace the door, but it's up here. So this whole part has an issue, but the rest of the frame is good. So I don't understand. So I'm just gonna end up getting another door. I don't even have to worry about this anymore. I'm just gonna put some seam sealer onto the welding area there, just to kind of clean that up, and then on the bottom I'll do it. That way for sure there won't be no leaks. And then that's pretty much it. That'll probably wrap it up for the night after I get done, because it's only 4:30, but it is actually, it's hard to tell, but it's actually getting really dark. So other than that, go ahead and let you guys know how it goes. All right, I went ahead and rinsed it off, cleaned it up, got it all the dust out of here. This is going to be a long process, but after this dries, what I'm going to end up doing is just, like I said, I'm just going to do the seam sealer, put it all on, and then after that I'm just going to end up letting this whole thing dry, and then maybe this weekend, we'll see how everything goes. This weekend, maybe tomorrow, I'll go ahead and mask everything off, because I still need to unbolt a couple clips, a couple brackets. They're unbolted, they're loose, I just need to take them off. And then I'm going to go ahead and start priming it, and then we can get to painting it. Okay, so we're about to do this seam sealer. I got this thing off of like Amazon. It was like $20 something. Came in a little kit with these little gloves, the seam sealer, the nozzle. So this one's going to be in white. It's hard to find an all black one with that ain't stupid expensive, especially for what I'm using. Like I said, I'm just going to use it up in here, especially when I'm paint over it. Some of these, after you grind it down, they turn like orange. They're actually orange to white as it is. It's just a paint that makes them black. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and do some seam sealing here, and then I'm going to do some on the engine, on the inside where the weld is, and we're going to go ahead and get that finished up. Alright guys, so went ahead and did the seam sealing. Kind of messed up. Should have just masked it off. It made it easier if I would have masked it off. Maybe it would have given me better lines, but this one already had pretty much a lot. I just need to do a little area on it. And then on the inside, I pretty much did the whole area because I want to make sure that it doesn't leak through or anything else from the welding that I did, because the welding wasn't the best. First time welder. But I'm going to do the bottom side of it later on. Like I said, it's white, but it's all gonna be painted black anyways. Clean it up, then I'm gonna end up laying new sound deadening material anyways. The inside's gonna get cleaned up one step at a time, but other than that, at least it's coming around. So the next thing I'm gonna end up doing to this car is going to be paint. I'm gonna end up grease and wax remover it, and then mask everything off completely. Put some aluminum foil around some areas. Like I want to mask this off. I'm gonna take the nuts off, tape it off, tape off the studs so that way it doesn't get anything on it. And then, like I said, move some of these lines up out of the way the best that I can, and then put foil around it so I can paint over it. And then we should be pretty much wrapped up with this, and at least the engine bay will be done, and then I can finish up the harness, because the harness, I'm going to end up taking the harness, moving it. Like I said, I'm going to put the fuse box over here. So the harness is going to be tucked away, and then that way once I get that out of the way, I can start putting some of the interior back together, because I do have brand new heater core and already put it away. It's already inside the box. I just had to put that inside the car, and then I can start putting, I gotta lay the carpet after I do the sound deadening material. I just ordered new speaker wire, because I'm gonna rewire the whole car from the front to the back for speaker wire, because this harness is so hacked up. I'm gonna cut off a pigtail from a donor card that I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna cut off the pigtail, resolder everything back together to fix the harness up, and then rerun speaker wire all the way down into the doors, well, when I get another door, and then that should clear that back up, so that way at least have new wires and be better state than what it is. One of the problems I did know that I saw with this car was, like, they did the shift, it's hard to see in the dark, but they just electrical taped it, so that's something I gotta fix, which showed a whole new boot assembly for it. But I pulled out probably about 8 pounds of wire out of this car from the previous owner. The previous owner really did a number on this car. Like, he ended up doing wires everywhere for neon lights, electrical wires. He cut wires to install a rev limiter on it, to try to make it do two-step, which it still didn't work. They had it wired up wrong. The clutch assembly for all the wires are cut up, so I got to resolder all those back together, so that way I can start using that for when I do rolling anti-lag and stuff like that on the Haltech. Which I'm gonna have to wire up before I put the dash back in too, so that way I can just put the wires remotely over to where the Haltech's gonna be placed at, so that way be less to do when the dash is back in, so I don't have to keep removing it. But other than that, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank you for everyone who liked and subscribed. I know it's kind of boring. I'm still trying to get the editing down. I will be trying new things, trying to find a different app to use, because the last one I used was my phone app, because the YouTube creator on the phone part didn't work, and I'm still learning how to do the editing part and add music in and whatnot, and trying to fast forward so it's not so long for everybody. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for everything. Enjoy.